which are like half of a 4-petal flower plus half of an extension, so like this kind of thing. But there's a gazillion of them because they're flowers, so you know, you can break them down in a lot of different ways. Like this is both of them doing the same thing at the same time. This is both of them doing the same thing in split time. This is one of them doing it in overhand and one of them doing it in underhand in split time. This is both of them doing it in one overhand, one underhand in together time, for example, or same time. So I think we should do this guy first so that you get a general sense of the movement. Then we could do this side and then we can connect the two of them together. So the general trick with this pattern is you're doing a big extension all the way down to the bottom, but when you push it out to go into the anti-spin, you have to make sure you jump it forward and pop it to the front before popping it up. So down and out and up, down and out and up. And the out really needs to be pronounced, or else you end up with something that I think of as like a wimpy cap, where the wimpy cap is more expressed like this, where it's kind of in line with itself and you don't have that big jump like that. And in my experience, it feels like when you have a fully expressed cap, that's pretty good, you almost feel like you're waiting at the top to get it over the peak. Boom, boom. So there's like a slight pause to wait for the poi to get around the top. And then, now when you get to the top, let's do a 180-degree turn to the other side in an extension, and then we'll try it in underhand on that side. So you go up, out and down, up, out and down, up, and shoot it out and down, up, shoot it out and down. No, you're not going all the way up. All the way up. So, okay, all the way up to here, then out and down. There it is. And then you have a really good frontward motion. When you're doing the frontward motion, try not to fall into your body also falling forward. Let's do 10 reps of this. So we'll do 10, 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come down to the bottom and do a big extension, turning all the way around to the other side, and then we'll go into the anti-spin on this side in overhand, and we'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now when you get to the top, swing all the way around, and we'll do 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing all the way around, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing all the way around, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing up over the top and down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing across the bottom. Don't go behind your hip. 3, 2, 1. Swing up all the way over the top, and 3, 2, 1. Come across the bottom in the front. 2, 1. Over the top. 2, 1. And now we'll do singles, and we'll go side to side to side to side to side. You're doing overhand here, and then what you're doing is you're coming back and you're doing a hip reel or a sweep back. What I want you to do is have your left poi come to the right side of your body and come across the front so that they're both sweeping across the bottom of the turn. Let's do the left hand because it's the harder one. You're here like this up top. What you're going to do is swing down across the front, come up to the top, and then cap down to the bottom. Then you're going to swing from the bottom all the way around to the bottom, then cap up to the top. So swing to the top and anti-spin down, swing to the bottom, anti-spin up, swing to the top, anti-spin down, swing to the bottom, anti-spin up. 2 more, and down and around and up and around and down and around. When you come around from underhand here all the way around to this side, remember to extend the arm fully as you punch it out, as opposed to you're kind of doing it like this versus like this. Punch it out. The right arm's up here. And then I'll count off 5. Oh, and for this one, what happens is when you swing around to the other side, you have to flip it so that it comes on the back side of the body when you get there. Then you anti-spin down, and then you flip as you come up and over and down so that it ends up on the right side of your body here. So anti-spin up, swing around to the back side, anti-spin down, swing around to the bottom, anti-spin up, swing around, anti-spin down, swing around, anti-spin up, swing around, anti-spin down, swing around, anti-spin up, swing around, anti-spin down, and 2 more, anti-spin up, swing it around, anti-spin down, swing it around, and last one, anti-spin up, swing it around, and anti-spin down, swing it around. This is the opposite direction of what you're doing, but if I showed you it from the front, as I come across the bottom, I swing all the way up top. That's the key to the motion. Oh yes, in the giant, because you've been avoiding the giant. So, let me give you the swivel, which will solve this problem. This is the swivel. And what you're doing is you're taking this swivel, but in the same time, and you're putting the cap in between the swivel. So, let's just do the giant piece of it, where you come around and around underhand, and around overhand, and around underhand, and around overhand, or around underhand, overhand, underhand, overhand, underhand. Okay, so it's the same concept. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the caps in the middle. So if we start on this left side here, we'll do the anti-spin up, you're all the way at the top, and swivel all the way around to the top, like you just did. And then anti-spin down, and then spin all the way around to the bottom. Yes, anti-spin up, spin all the way around to the top, anti-spin down, spin all the way around to the bottom, anti-spin up, spin all the way around, anti-spin down, spin all the way around, anti-spin up, big extension top to top, anti-spin down, big extension bottom to bottom. Yes, big extension up, or I'm sorry, anti-spin up, big extension around, anti-spin down, big extension. This is one of the reasons I think this is easier than other versions, is because they're in the same time, so they're doing the same thing, which I think makes it substantially easier. On your left, in overhand. So we're overhand at the bottom. We anti-spin up to the top. Then we're gonna do a big extension, come all the way around, and end up at the top on the other side in underhand. Okay, nope, we didn't get that one. So from here, do a big extension, come around on the right side of your body, and then sweep it up to the top. You did the left behind your back again. One thing that might be helpful is, do you know this pinwheel? Okay, I want you to try and do this pinwheel where you do a 360-degree turn back to here. So it's similar to that motion there that you're doing. And what you want to do is, when you're here in the overhand, you want to almost put it into the pinwheel for half a second so that you can swoop it around and come to the other side. Right now, sometimes, is you're combining the chasing the sun with the caps, which is a beautiful combination in its own right. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just teaching you something different. And learn them both.